Do you want to learn how to set goals properly so that you could stop failing at whatever you're doing? In this video, that's what I'm going to do. If you're going to set goals, you need to be clear and specific. A goal without clarity is just a wish. Don't just say, I want to get fit. Say, I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months by walking 5 days a week. If you've heard this tool before, it's called the SMART tool. It's a framework, actually. It means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So if you're going to set a goal, make sure it's a very specific goal. Whatever. Make sure it's measurable. Make sure that you can actually track the progress. Make sure it's achievable. Don't set up a goal that is unachievable, because you'll just set yourself up for failure. Make sure it's relevant and make sure it's time bound. Set time limits to this goal progress, because if you don't and you just say, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to get to 175 pounds, and I'll just say, oh, I'll get there when I get there, probably never going to get there. So you need to make sure that you are clear and specific about the goals that you want to do. After you're very clear and specific about the goals that you want to achieve in your life, break it down, because small steps lead to big wins. For me, I want to get to 175 pounds. I know that that's not an overnight thing. I know that I'm going to have to take small steps to get there. Probably many steps, more like 10,000 steps a day. But I know that that's where I want to be. So what I choose for my goals is that I just want to get to at least 1 to 2 pounds a week. And I try to set up goals also where it's like, okay, I started at 279, I wanted to get to 275. I got to 275, I wanted to get it lower into the 270s. Now that I got 270s, I just want to break into the 260s. So I got the 269, and then so on and so on, the mid 60s, the low 60s, break into the 250s. That is the goals that I'm setting. So whatever your goal is, write it down, be clear and specific, and then break it down of how you're actually going to achieve that. Let me show you how it would be with money, right? So if your goal is to save $1,000 in 3 months, that's $11 a day. So you would make sure that every day that goes by, you would find ways to make $11. This keeps the momentum going. So whatever you're trying to do with your goal setting, make sure that you're breaking it down. And then lastly, track it and adjust accordingly. What gets measured gets managed. Review your progress weekly. You know, for me, losing weight, I step on the scale every week. Okay, I step on the scale way more often than I should, because every single day I want to see what I'm at. But I know that in weight loss that I'm going to have to adjust accordingly. So if I'm not tracking it appropriately, then I know that I can get lost. And so every day, every week, I'm making sure that I'm fitting into the category of, am I tracking and adjusting this properly? Because when I hit that plateau, I want to know when I hit it so I can start setting the proper goals that I'm going to need to get to my main goal. So I don't know what you're going through today. I don't know what you want to start. I don't know what overwhelming thing is going on in your life. But I know that if you set goals and take small steps and get those wins under your belt, then that big goal that you want can be done. So remember, make your goals specific. Break them down and track them and adjust as accordingly. I know that you can do it. So let's do it together. If it's weight loss, let me know in the comments. Actually, whatever your goal is, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next video.